Who? Who did he stab? Who? Hey there, my people! I know it took me forever, noise. See what I did there? But it's finally here. Let's continue the Nightmare Time series with episode 2, part 1. Forever and always. Sounds romantic, but we all know it won't be. I know this series is not really a musical, but it's part of a musical universe, and I'm really hoping that they will revisit Hatchetfield in a new show soon. Besides, I get lots of requests for it, so I'll just keep doing them, because it's fun. And who can stop me? No one! I will also be reacting exclusively on Patreon to the Nightmare 2 trailer. I'm so excited, so stay tuned for that. And as usual, Robert disclaimer, I will try to use as little Robert Mannion footage as possible without compromising the flow of the video, because I still don't feel comfortable supporting him on the channel. If you missed my reasons why, please watch it here. Now, with no further ado, let's get creepy. Ooh. We have locations and everything. Joking. Can tell it's not a real place. Oh, come on! I may just skip this real quick. Oh no, we're gonna have Mariah soon. It's fine. It's fine. Yay! Now we're talking. I really wish she would play a Disney princess at some point. Her voice is so good for it. I like the song. It's cute. The editing. So dramatic. Okay. I love her voice, and she's so pretty. This should not be allowed. It's too much for one person. Cannot wait to see how this goes downhills. Hello, my babies! So excited.
Family sits in the main hall of Hatchetfield's Natural History Museum, which has been booked for a very special occasion. Paul Matthews stands dressed in a very handsome tuxedo.
It's Paul and Emma getting married. Wait, are they already married in Black Friday or not? One tonight, I'm a little bit lost in the timeline.
Wow, here we are. Seems like it was only yesterday when I walked into a local coffee shop for a cup of black coffee. No cream, no sugar, nothing in it. And there you were, working at the register, and you were very rude to me. And yet, I found myself coming back to Beanie's the next day.
Lauren Lopez can be rude to me anytime.
And every day
Just
after
saying.
What kept me coming back, time after time, was a girl. A girl whose smile can make your heart sing. Even if you don't like musicals. I never had any kind of aspirations for myself until I met you, Emma Perkins.
Aww.
You gave me a purpose. Because I want to be a man who's worthy to stand up here with you. And I vow to do everything in my power to be that man.
Aw.
I love you, Emma Perkins.
I've never been the biggest
Latte,
fan of
latte.
Paul, but that was sweet. He's growing on me.
The crowd loved that one, especially Ted.
Yes! That's fucking Borat, dude!
You know, I remember the night before my sister Jane got married. I was on the phone with her, trying to talk
I
her out
miss
of it.
Emma so much. I
Sorry.
wish they would just
In the crowd, Tom Houston
they
is
would
not
do another
amused.
show just so I could have Emma again.
If I could go back in time and talk to a younger Emma Perkins, I'm sure she'd tell me there's no worse fate than settling down and getting married in Hatchetfield. And I'd tell her, relax, you haven't met Paul yet. But now I have. And I find myself doing things I never thought I would. I think it's because there's this part of me I didn't know before.
This is starting too happy. I'm afraid for the
Now I
future.
think about it all the time. I want to thank you for introducing me to that Emma.
Aww.
I know who I am now. I'm Emma Perkins. And I love you, Paul Matthews.
Lauren, stop
Forever
being
and-
so talented.
What?
Everyone turns to find
Homeless
a
man.
homeless man standing in the aisle.
I knew homeless man
I
knows
said
more
you
than he
Are a fucking liar!
shows.
You think I don't know? Huh? You think I don't remember? I've seen the plan. You aren't Emma Perkins!
Tom gets up and takes the
What?
answer.
That's not Emma Perkins! That's not Emma! Spare change for the homeless? That's not Emma!
Tom escorts the homeless man out.
What? Can I just say I'm very, very thankful for the guy who does the music. It would not be the same without him there. You wouldn't feel as part of the story as you do when you have the music changing the mood and connecting you to the emotions that are happening on the screen. So thank you, whoever you are.
I'm sorry.
She turns and runs off.
Okay, this started with a bang.
Emma! Paul follows her. He finds Emma on a bench in an empty hallway. She's crying, her head in her hands. He approaches, lightly touching her shoulder.
Emma, are you alright? I'm so sorry. I don't know how that homeless man got in here, but I'm gonna have a word with the venue.
No, it's not that, Paul. It's just the reality of all this is hitting me for the first time.
But I'm right here with you.
Paul, I can't do this.
Oh no.
If this marriage is going to work, it needs to be built on trust, right?
Absolutely.
You have to
That's
understand.
suspicious.
It is hard for me to be 100% honest with anyone. I have a confession to make, but I'm afraid to tell you what it is.
Hey, you never have to be afraid with me.
Who does the editing for this as well? It's really good.
You sure?
The way they split the perspectives all the
Okay.
time.
Here goes. I'm not Emma Perkins, and I never was.
Ooh. Da da da.
Excuse me?
Emma Perkins is dead.
Huh?
She was on a backpacking
What
trip.
the?
I was there too. She was on a bus. There was an accident. She didn't make it. And we were staying at the same hostel.
Don't
She
do
left her
this.
things
Don't
there.
do this.
Her
Don't
phone
do
rang,
this.
And I answered it. It was her brother-in-law, Tom. He was in tears. His wife, Jane, Emma's sister, had also just died. And he started talking to me like I was Emma. I didn't have the heart to tell him that she
The
was gone too.
actual what?
He invited me to Jane's funeral, and I don't know why, but I went. God,
No, wait.
so-
This is not happening right now. Is this real? Is Emma actually dead? I like the idea of Emma and Jane like dying at the same time. It's cool. However, don't kill Emma, please.
One thing led to another, and then I met you.
Let me get this straight, Emma.
Again,
Yeah.
I'm not
Please
Emma.
get it this
You can
straight,
keep calling
because
me
I
that,
need
but
to
I'm
get
not.
it this straight too.
You stole this woman's life?
Well, I don't think about it like that. It's more like what I did with her phone. I found something that no one was using, I picked it up, and I kept it.
This is,
That makes
a big
sense.
reveal.
Sounds normal.
Yeah, but remember, Paul, I'm the woman you fell in love with. Why should it matter if my name isn't really Emma Perkins?
Wait,
That's-
okay, wait. So this happened before the guy who didn't like musicals? No, wait. No, we can't. Yeah, Emma died before the guy who didn't like musicals, and then this woman took over? What is happening right now?
all these people think you're someone else.
I know. I don't blame you if you
No,
hate me
so
now.
inconvenient.
I don't blame you if you want to call off the wedding.
The head falls back into her hands. The tears stream down. Paul knows that this moment will define the
He's not
rest
gonna
of his
call it
life.
off.
What kind of man is he going to be?
I love you. is Emma
It's not.
or whatever it is. You don't need to hide anything.
Oh, okay, so Emma died before the guy who didn't like musicals. Oh my god.
Who you were.
Paul, never ask me who I really am. Don't do it. Don't you ever ask me that. If you ask me, I'll have to tell you. And I hate
Please
to think
do.
whoever I was before will never affect our lives going forward. It may as well have never happened. I
Okay.
will love you until the day you die. But until
I'm
then,
loving this so
know
far.
that I am not Emma Perkins. If you can accept that, then marry me. Right now. Do you accept that, Paul Matthews?
Paul, for Christ's sake. Why would you do... Why? Oh my god.
Wedding bells ring.
It's not gonna end well.
Paul kicks open the door to their hotel honeymoon suite. With Emma in his arms, Emma pulls him into another loving embrace. For the next week, they rent a lake house at Starry Cove, turn off their phones, dream of the future, and enjoy that fresh marital bliss. It's almost too good to last.
The foreshadowing.
When the honeymoon's over,
Which
Paul
is something they
returns
do
to his job
really
with the
well,
shadowy
isn't it?
tech conglomerate.
Hey, Sylvia.
She waves awkwardly.
Yeah, I got the floor plan open. Okay, directly overlaps the A
The
and
accent.
B. I'm not afraid of a possible temporal distortion. It's Spinkovsky's office. He's made the whole thing radioactive. The guy bikes off in there. I just know it.
I honestly, I really love the universe that they created, and I love that it's still relatively new, that you don't know exactly what is going on or what's gonna happen next. Every time you get a new story, you're discovering new things. It just feels so good to see this universe expand. It just makes me so happy. I love it.
Later, Paul sits at his desk. One cubicle over, Bill Woodward is on the phone with his ex-wife.
Yeah, of course Alice can stay with me on her break. I'd prefer that, and so would she. What do you gotta do that's so important? France? Riviera? You going alone or with Alan? Of course you are. Yeah, I'm seeing someone too, by the way. I'm just worried about you and Alan, because Sylvia and I don't need to go to France to feel romantic. Okay, bye.
He hangs up before she can respond. He sighs and turns to Paul.
Marriage is such a crock of shit. It was
Nice
a lovely
thing
ceremony, by the way.
to say
Congratulations.
someone who just got married.
Was that your ex-wife?
Yep. I tell you, Paul, you think you know somebody, but when the ring goes on that finger, all the secrets start coming out. First, it's Alan's just a friend. a
Loving
business
this
associate.
foreshadowing.
All I'm saying is, you better have a warranty on that fan, because eventually the shit's gonna hit it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday you're gonna have one shitty ass fan on your hands.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, that was nice.
Well, I'm going to the Java Cafe.
Paul sets out, in search of coffee.
I love how they
outside
all
the
enjoy
CCRP
it too. I love looking at
where
everyone's faces.
Where he would usually turn right to head down the street to Beanie. Instead, he turns left. As he does, he sees something he wasn't expecting. Emma. She's beelining down First Street, looking just a little lost.
Emma! Hey, Emma!
Yeah?
Turns back to him. He leans in to kiss her cheek.
Hey, baby.
Oh no,
Whack! She pushes him away, shocked, disgusted.
she's
Oh,
not
back
dead.
off, man.
Sorry, I was just giving you a kiss.
What is your problem?
Emma shouting catches the attention of a passerby.
Excuse me, is everything okay over there?
I
No.
can't deal with this.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is not.
It's okay, sir. Emma, you can stop kidding around now.
Get your hands off me, pervert.
Oh my god, what the hell is happening?
More people start to gather, glaring at Paul.
Hey, back off, buddy. I am. If I could just explain. Why don't you explain away from the lady? I don't know why she's doing this. Emma?
Hi, Dylan.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
Very cute.
This is
Emma,
insane.
Very funny. Ha ha ha.
I'm
See you at home.
so into
As
it.
Paul takes off down the street, Emma yells after him.
You stay away from me. You stay away.
That night, Paul calls out from the kitchen.
Hi! I got a bunch of stuff today to try out some of the recipes in that vegan cookbook Zoe got us. Come try this.
What is your problem?
What? We talked about going vegan,
I know,
remember?
I know it may be
Good
soon,
for
but
our
this
bodies, good for the
may be my
planet.
favorite episode.
I'm not talking about that. You humiliated me today.
How did I embarrass you?
I'd say it's pretty embarrassing to be called a pervert in public. Right in front of the building where I work. Thanks for that.
Wait. You saw me today? By your work.
Who is this?
Did you see me today or someone who looks like me? Think hard. Are you 100% certain it was me?
I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah. It
Oh my
was
god,
you.
woman.
God damn it. Shit. What a pain in my ass!
She storms through the apartment.
Do you happen to own a gun by any chance?
No. No!
It's fine. I'll just take one of these knives that your friend Bill got us. I mean, it sucks to use one like this because they're so nice, but they're the only knives that are clean. Paul, could you at least do the dishes while I'm out?
She pulls a large knife from the rack and shoves it
How
in her
does she
bag.
go from
Then she heads
I'm gonna
for-
murder someone to can you
How,
please eat
where,
the dishes?
What are you going to do?
Don't ask me that, Paul. You're not gonna like the answer, so don't ask. Listen, you've
Paul.
clearly had a hard day. I'm
Just
sorry.
run, mate. Just run.
Just relax. Have some dinner, play your video game. I'm gonna go take care of things, and then I'll come home and we can, I don't know, get a little sexy.
Emma, you know just what to say to make me feel better.
Yeah, I'm your wife.
He's pretending,
See
right?
you later.
Please tell me he's pretending.
Less than 10 minutes go by, and there's a knock at the door. Paul opens it to find Emma, anxiously tapping her foot, her arms crossed.
You forget your key?
She pushes past him into the apartment.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but I want to get some answers.
Me neither. And I also do want
I want to
those
know
answers.
why the hell people think we're married. I want to know why everyone says I work at some place called Beanies. I want...
She stops, noticing the frames on the wall, all of them filled with images of she and Paul.
The timing that was perfect. From the narration
get these
to her reaction. Well done.
Oh, so now you're back to not knowing me? Is this my sexy treat? Some kind of kinky stranger role play? You know I don't like role play. It's too much like performing, which I will not do. You know what else I won't do? I'm not becoming a vegan. Maybe a vegetarian. I can live
That's
without
brilliant.
chicken.
I'm not your wife, dude! I don't know who this person is. They might look like me, but that is not me. She's trying to steal my life. Is she here right now?
You know,
She just
I think
realized
she
that.
is.
It's not safe here.
Well, sweetheart, where would you like to go?
Neon signs glow and smoke hangs in the air of the Birdhouse, Hatchetfield's infamous hole-in-the-wall pub and music venue. At the bar, Emma throws back a shot of whiskey. Paul
You know,
watches.
I wish they had enough money to kind of like do an interactive, an immersive Hatchetfield experience, you know, just build the whole thing, have the cafe and everything, so you could just walk around and have the characters. That would be awesome!
Emma, I've never seen you drink like that.
Never seen me do anything, dude. I got back from Guatemala 2 days ago.
Oh, so Emma's not dead?
Yeah. Okay,
She told
that's
you I
great.
was dead?
Yes, you said you were dead.
Phew.
Well, I almost was. I was heading to Tikal on this bus full of 30 people and 40 chickens. The driver's a maniac, making these crazy sharp turns on the edges of cliffs, and then one turn comes that's too tight. Driver slams on the brakes, but they're out. I go flying right off the edge. I'm the only survivor. Me and some chickens. And when I got back to the
Me and some
hospital,
chicken.
all my stuff was gone. Only to find that some bitch has been living my life and doing it all wrong. She got me married? I am never getting married.
Yeah.
Respect.
Say that all the time.
I am Emma. She's not.
This is insane!
Right.
You watch these shows like years ago, you guys, for me, it was just like last year or something. But you watch these shows, and now they come up with a new idea, a new story that completely changes the way you see these shows again. You're gonna watch them again and have a completely different experience. How amazing is writing, and especially when you get good writers. Chef's kiss.
All I can say is this
It's
better
so
be
refreshing.
to a very sexy surprise. Now, I've had half a beer, I'm tipsy, and I'm going to use a little boy's room.
Little boy's room? God, I married a geek. No, I did.
Emma feels something sharp poking to the small of her back. Someone grabs her shoulder from behind and presses a large knife against her.
Oh my god,
The
look at
assailant
Lauren
leans
and all
forward
that talent.
and whispers in Emma's
Just doing
ear.
2 characters like that.
Don't turn around. You're not gonna like what you see, so just don't do it. It's you.
That's awesome.
You stole my life. What do you want from me? I want you to keep your mouth shut and come with me into the alley. We're gonna have a little chat.
You can
This
see
other
the
Emma,
expression
the one who
instantly
married
change on her
Paul,
face.
follows close behind, keeping
Brilliant.
the knife to Emma's back. Emma tries to plead with her.
Look, I won't tell anybody about you. Just give me my life back and leave town. God, you're stupid. Keep moving.
Either I'm seeing double or it's my lucky day. You two twins or something?
Sensing a chance to escape her knife
Disgusting.
doppelganger, Emma quickly encourages this man's advances.
We are twins. And we're looking for a good time. Help me. No, we aren't. We're married.
The other Emma holds up her wedding band. The biker grins and displays his.
Hey, I'm married too. That's what makes it fun.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah, take me with you.
As Emma tries to fling herself at this disgusting thug, her
Wow,
young
the fact that you
double
want to
yanks
go
her
with a
back.
man like that is,
Get out of my way,
it
asshole.
means you're in a really, really bad situation.
I got some friends by the pool table. Let me introduce you.
He starts to pull the real Emma away from her imposter and notices the knife.
Wow. That's a big knife for such a little lady. But it's not the size that counts.
From his pocket, he whips out a switchblade and flips it open. He smiles at the imposter Emma. She frowns back.
Don't threaten me. You're gonna start something that I'm gonna have to finish. Kick her ass, dude! She's calling you out!
The biker pulls the real Emma away from the fake one.
Your sister's coming with us. Why don't you take that knife and get back in the kitchen, huh?
Here we go again.
The biker swipes at her with the
Now
switchblade.
I'm kind of
She
with
dodges the weapon
imposter
with
Emma here.
speed and
Just
instinctively
kick her ass,
retaliates.
please.
She swings the large knife Bill got her as a wedding present. It makes contact with the biker's sinewy neck and hacks it through. Slash! The thug's severed head flies from his body and splats onto a nearby table. Real Emma's eyes go wide.
Very graphic.
The other bikers by the pool table see what Emma's double has done, and they spring into action. Get her! A wave of Buster Emma is tossing 200-pound goons across the room like it's nothing. She's chopping off limbs, decapitating people left and right.
Oh, beautiful. This is just perfect. Now no one here can live.
When all the bikers are dispatched, the Emma imposter turns her deadly skills on the few
The
terrified
music, though.
witnesses. It's clear she doesn't want anyone left alive to tell what they saw. The bartender grabs the wall phone to call for help.
Hatchetfield police, this is...
But before he can rat her out, the other Emma throws her knife into his skull.
Gee.
It pins him against the wall. Soon, the only two left standing are a terrified Emma and her murderous double.
There. You happy now, Emma?
Nice.
Look what you made me do. Come here.
Remembering he is in the restroom,
Why
Emma
doesn't
cries,
she just kill Emma?
Paul!
but the
Not that I
imposter
want her
is
to do
on
it,
her
it's
in
just-
an instant.
Don't
What
you
does she
say
want?
his name.
She wraps her hand around Emma's neck, and with unbelievable strength lifts her into the air.
You could have just died in that bus and made things simple for the both of us. You cut the brakes? Yeah. And now I'm going to cut something else.
The imposter grabs a bottle, smashes it, and is about to stab the broken end into Emma's guts when...
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Paul, I can explain.
Can you though?
You had half a beer and you're seeing things.
Smack! From behind the double, the real Emma appears, swinging a pool cue with all her might. The wooden stick cracks in half on the other Emma's head. Emma! The imposter rolls around and grabs Emma's throat. Stop! Emma raises the broken pool cue and jabs the jagged end into her double's eye.
Oh my god, Emma!
The Emma double reaches up and feels the shard of wood.
I knew it was
protruding
gonna get
from her
gory.
eye socket. Amazingly, no blood falls from the wound. Instead, a shower of electric sparks.
Ooh. Oh, she's a robot.
Come on, dude, your wife's a crazy murderer. We gotta go. Now, now, now.
Emma?
I love how they're still very faithful to the dynamic between Emma and Paul. The whole Paul, oh, what's going on? What should I do? And Emma going, go, go, go. We have to go. We have to do this. She's like, she's the doer. And Paul is the, you know, the airy one. So it's nice that they're still very faithful to the dynamic between them.
Moments later, they're in Paul's car, racing away from the birdhouse at top speed.
Told you. I told you. How's that for a surprise, huh? Sexy enough for you? Your wife's some kind of death machine.
No, she's a good person.
She just killed everyone in that bar.
She's a robot.
She's not gonna stop until she kills me.
Well, I'm not gonna let that happen. I love you, Emma. I mean, I don't love...
Yeah, okay. That's awkward.
This is very strange, alright? Bill was right. I've got a shitty fan.
Back at the bar,
Poor Paul.
Mother Emma is surveying a pile of corpses with her one remaining eye. She kneels over a man with approximately the right size skull. She digs her fingers into the biker's face and pluck. She holds
Pluck.
a bloody wet eyeball in front of her empty socket. A sparkling metallic probe juts out.
Is that
The end of it
Is that
opens,
candy?
revealing a busy drill head. It burrows into the back of the eyeball, connecting the organ to her biomechanical optic input systems. Her eyes are mismatched,
Oh.
for the time being. She'll fix it later. Right now, she's got to cover some tracks. She grabs a container of gasoline from her car and starts dousing the bar.
And
Wild.
flames. Now I gotta burn down the birdhouse. I love this place.
Later, as she stands outside watching it go up in flames, she shakes her head.
You've taken my favorite bar, Emma Perkins, but I'm not letting you have my husband. All right, you can lay low here with me tonight.
Paul follows her in.
This is
He
crazy.
looks around, immediately recognizing the room.
The other Emma booked this place for our wedding night.
Oh.
I see.
Awkward.
She's a cheap ass too.
She's thrifty. Look, maybe we don't need to hide. If I could just talk to her, I'm sure I could work this out. She's a reasonable person.
Tell that to those bikers.
She's probably scared, okay?
True.
She'd never do anything violent unless she was threatened. And those bikers looked very rude.
You don't know her, man. She's a liar. She's walking around with my face,
How is he
my
still
life,
defending
my
her?
history. Maybe this town changed while I was away. But nope, it's still as fucked up as ever.
You know, I like Hatchetfield. Always have, always will. I'm a one-town kind of guy, I guess.
Or maybe you just have issues, Paul.
Shaking her head.
I mean,
This is amazing.
someone who doesn't like musicals.
What is?
Just saying.
That she picked you. That means in some way, I would pick you. It's like, why?
Rude.
I don't know. Maybe you had to be there.
You seem like a nice guy. What she did to you is not fair. And you really saved my ass back there, so... I don't know. You want to get high and see where things go?
What? That easy?
That's exactly what she said to me the first night we made love.
Man, she's stealing all my moves. Anyway, you get what I'm hitting at.
You're not Emma.
No, I am Emma.
fast of a change of heart.
It is tempting.
She literally just saw someone murder a whole room of people.
Whoever or whatever that other woman is, she's my wife.
My brain is
Bathroom door slowly swings
having a
open.
hard time processing
Mother
the
Emma steps out of hiding.
morals of this.
I'm proud of you, Paul. I knew Emma wouldn't be able to resist your charms. The question was, could you resist hers? And you did. How did you find us? It's the cheapest place in town without bed bugs. It wasn't rocket science, Emma. Damn. Now, let's cut to the chase, shall we?
Paul's wife lunges for Emma. Emma dives out of the way. Blam!
Well,
The
Paul's
imposter
just gonna
crashes
stand
into
there
the sofa,
doing nothing?
slashing wildly. Emma grabs the standing
What the
metal
hell?
lamp and swings for her double. The imposter grabs Emma and tosses her through a glass door into the bedroom. Smash! She lands on the bed, cracking the headboard. Both Emmas, bruised and banged up, stare each other down. Emma spits blood. Her double's new eye sparks and twitches. They charge for each other, then
Emma! Stop!
Wow.
Paul stands there.
Finally, Paul.
Hand pointing it at both of them. He has had enough.
Calm down, Paul. Put down the knife. No, Paul. Take that knife and stab her in the throat.
Why do I need to stab anybody? Why can't you two just get along?
The two Emmas stare at each other.
Oh, we're not getting along.
Paul is too
You
innocent
stole my
for
life.
Hatchetfield.
Only one of us is walking out of this room. Paul, I'm the real Emma. Do the right thing and give me my life back. What about our life, Paul? She's gonna destroy everything we have. What you have is a lie. What you have is a wife who loves you. I'm the woman you fell in love with, Paul. Well, you did it using
Oh,
my
Paul,
face and
don't
my
fall
name.
for it.
I'm the woman you should be in love with. But she doesn't love you back. Who knows? I just met him. He looks all right. Paul, you loved me, remember? Forever and always. How are you kidding?
Oh,
Marriage
no.
is bullshit.
The Emmas
Oh,
creep closer.
no.
Paul backs away, sweating, panicking.
I'm the one to build something with, Paul. You can build something with me. I'm looking for investors. I'm gonna start a pot farm. We can start it together.
Oh, the pot farm.
Paul, our dreams,
Memories.
our past, our future. Paul, give me that knife. No, give me the knife, Paul. Give me that knife.
Paul can't take it anymore. He raises the knife into the air. He lunges forward, thrusting the blade.
Paul, no!
Paul stabs. Again. And again. Then silence.
Who did he stab? Who?
Hours later, the sun comes up over the Nantucket Bridge. On it, a woman's lifeless face is frozen in a final expression of terror. Her body is wrapped in thick plastic and heavy chains. Paul struggles to lift it over the side of the bridge. Then Emma leans down to help him. The only Emma that's left. Together they dump
Wait,
the corpse into the water
which one
below.
is it? Which one is it?
He sinks, never to be seen again.
It's actual Emma, right? It's
The
human
remaining
Emma.
Emma turns to Paul, smiling, with mismatched eyes.
No. No.
I think you made the right choice, Paul.
No. They did not have Paul actually kill Emma. No. This is insane. This is insane. I need a second to process it. Yep, definitely my favorite episode. I've made up my mind.
It was the only choice I could make.
Was it though, Paul?
Now,
Paul? Well, I
I'm
can't
gonna do
even
something.
English.
I want you to tell me who you really are.
Oh no.
Paul sits with Emma. Not the real Emma, but the one he married.
Did Paul kill Emma just for the gossip? Is that what just happened here?
So I killed my creators and ran. If Emma Perkins didn't want a synthetic organism made in her likeness, she shouldn't have sold her genetic material to a shady company for $200.
So,
That does sound like Emma, to be fair.
An android from the future. And if you want to know anything else about me or the future I come from, I'm an open book. If we're gonna make this marriage work, we have
Oh
to
my
trust
god,
each
this
other.
is messed up.
It might be hard
It's
sometimes.
messed up and
Might
it's
even have to kill a
brilliant.
few more people. But I promise, no more more secrets.
Jesus.
Which is why I have a confession to make.
What now? What now?
What is it?
I'm not the real Paul. Paul 23.
He rolls up his sleeve, revealing
Thanks.
a 23.
Thanks for making me lose my mind.
I'm a clone. They took some of Paul's spit from a coffee cup, and they've been mass producing him in the basement of CCRP for years.
What the?
Hey, CCRP made me too.
Small world. I was grown with all of Paul's memories. It didn't seem fair that he got to have this perfect life, and I was going to be shipped off to some secret mining colony on the moon. So I led a small rebellion and raised some hell. I escaped by killing the real Paul and taking his place.
Pretty normal.
I know things aren't perfect.
No.
We've hurt
No,
each other.
it's not happening.
We're murderers. But do you still love me?
I do.
And I will do anything to stay by your side.
I know you will.
So, how about that
My
sexy
God.
surprise?
Oh yeah. We'll get to that. I hope you like role play. But first we gotta kill that homeless guy before he blows my cover.
Yes, ma'am.
No, don't do
I love
this.
you, Matthews.
Please don't kill
Oh,
homeless.
Perkins.
They wrap their artificially engineered arms around each other and share a long, passionate kiss as the sun rises
Wow, they're so
over
loud.
the tiny town of Hatchetfield.
What the hell? I'm actually struggling to process this right now because it's such a massive change in terms of the lore of the Hatchetfield universe, and I think it's my favorite episode mostly because I feel like it's the one that connects best with the original material. I know that characters that we already know come back to episode 1 as well, both parts. But it feels like the stories are a little more detached from the reality of the source material. Maybe it's also because Paul and Emma are such iconic characters that have been so brilliantly written and have such strong personalities that it's easier to, and that we've seen a few times now, that it's easier to place them in the timeline of the lore. Also, shout out to Lauren for navigating those two characters so brilliantly. It actually felt like two characters, even though she changed nothing in her appearance or used no types of props, literally just her hands covering her eyes and stuff like that. So that's when you can see their talent really shine. Awesome job. I feel like this episode made me even more excited for the ones to come because it had such a strong connection to the source material, to the guy who didn't like musicals, and Black Friday also, in a way, at least for Paul and Emma. And also Jane, we have Jane's death being mentioned. So I'm just super excited to see what comes next and how they will connect to this universe. It's always so much more exciting when you have a story that plays with your emotions as you go along. You don't know who's who to believe, who to trust, who to hate. At the very start, I was even like, I don't really love Paul, but I can see he's a nice guy. Probably he's gonna grow on me, to find out in the end that is not even Paul at all. So on top of being a well-written story, it's also very successful in grabbing your attention, in guiding or influencing your experience along the way. Loved this episode, had the best time, super enjoyable, and cannot wait for the next one. And now to react to the trailer of Nightmare Time 2 on Patreon, so I'll see you guys there. Did you enjoy this episode? If you did, don't forget to leave your like and your comments below. Let's have a chat. Let me know what is your favorite Nightmare Time episode so far. And I will see you next time to conquer the world of musical theatre in Hatchetfield. Keep singing. Ciao!